Welcome to the video on Merchant Track. Merchant Track is the software that you'll use to view all of your transactions that have been processed through BridalLive Pay, as well as running any reports and seeing your merchant account statements. When your account is first created with BridalLive Pay, you'll receive a welcome email that contains the link to Merchant Track, as well as your username and your temporary password. You'll be required to reset your temporary password at first login. When you do so, just be sure not to use any special characters. And if you forget your password, you can always use the forget password link. Alright, so let's go ahead and get logged in. When you first log in, you'll arrive at the dashboard. There's not much here right now. Merchant Track is still under development, constantly being improved. But the most important things you'll notice are the transaction search and the reports area. If you've already set up your terminals with BridalLive Pay, then you'll recognize the Activate Terminal link as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at some transactions that we processed on May 10th. To do that, you just select the date and then go ahead and click Search. You'll be presented with the transactions for the 10th, and you can click the transaction ID to open up the transaction to view the details of that transaction. You can view the receipt. You can actually initiate a refund from here, which we don't suggest. All of your activities should happen through BridalLive so that BridalLive has track of everything that's going on within Merchant Track. Down below you can see several different fields and their values, how the card was entered. You can see the authorization amount, etc. Several things there that you can see. The next thing we want to look at are the reports. There really are just three reports that you'll want to use. The first one is the funding summary. This one shows you for a given day how much was processed through BridalLive Pay and then how much was deposited into your bank account. So this is just some sample data here. We can see that on the 13th we have processed $382.51, and then $9 in fees were taken out for a net deposit of $373.41. Now BridalLive Pay by default will deposit on what's called a daily net, which means that every day the fees are taken out before they are deposited to your bank account. If you'd like to request a monthly net where the fees come out at the end of the month, then feel free to send us an email and we can make that change for you. The next report that's valuable is the Unfunded Transaction report. That's just going to show you all the transactions that have yet to settle and be funded to your bank account. And the last report is your merchant statement. This will be, of course there's no data here quite yet, but this will be where you would go to look at your total sales, your chargebacks, the gross deposits, the gross fees for a given month, so that you can see exactly how much you're processing through BridalLive Pay. And that concludes the overview on Merchant Track.